Your Excellencies, the Archbishop of Palok, Leyte, and Your Excellencies, the Bishops, dear colleagues, Salamat ho. As a Catholic university celebrates its 400 years in January, the University of Santo Tomas, a Catholic university, was born this year. That Catholic university that I am referring to is the Holy Trinity University in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Palakpakan natin ang Holy Trinity University, owned and administered by the Dominican Sisters of St. Catherine of Siena. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the new leadership in the CEAP, Father Greg Banyaga, CM. Congratulations on your election as the President of the CEAP. As I passed on the baton of leadership and the mantle of head stewardship to you, plus a few headaches here and there, allow me to also leave you with a challenge. Indeed, it is interesting to note, Father Greg, that this year, 2010, is a special year to the Vincentian family. We celebrate the 350th year of the death of your beloved founder, St. Vincent de Paul and St. Louis de Marillac. It is indeed a blessed event. In my opening remarks, I have talked about the kind of students we need to produce in our schools, committed to Christ, church, and country, molding men and women of character, conscience, and compassionate service. Now I take this opportunity to challenge you. The acid test of the success of a convention is to cascade our learnings in our schools and the resolutions be translated into concrete and doable programs. And following this, the 5 directional thrusts of the association. I thank the Secretariat for taking the time to send each of our member schools a CD where all the talks and interventions will be contained. For you to reproduce all of this, because we have to accept that most of you would want to attend all concurrent sessions at the same time. But since God has not given us the power to trilocate, we need, of course, the assistance of technology. Amen? Amen. I take the challenge also further and say once again that Catholic education has one project. And the project is to make saints out of each of us, to make saints out of our students, to make truly saints, both beatifiable and canonizable. We have many other models of young saints in the church: Dominic Savio, Laura Vicuña, Maria Goretti, Blessed Jacinta and Francisco of Fatima, Perez of the Child Jesus, Aloysius Gonzaga. And our young people should not simply find inspiration from the artistas. Rather, they must find inspiration from a Lorenzo Ruiz and a Pedro Calungsod. And we should find inspiration from the likes of a Mother Ignacia del Espiritu Santo, of Mother Francisca del Espiritu Santo, of Mother Dionisia Mitas, and Mother Cecilia Rosa Talangpas. The Beatas need support from us. Pray hard that they will be raised to the altars of the church. Amen? Amen. This is my prayer. More saints for the church. More of us to experience the Paschal mystery. Let every school then make this their goal. We can start by making missionaries out of the young. Let us identify at an early age those called to a life of mission. Identify in our schools young boys who will become priests. Please identify them as early as prep. Please identify the girls who can be called to the convents. You have a career path, and the career path is Jesus. We are all missionaries, and as I say again and again, I hope that someday we can send missionaries to other countries in Asia to counter, with all due respect, to counter a growing Islamization in Asia. Not to fight Islam, but to complement Islam in dialogue. I thank once again all of you in this convention. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for your prayers. And I formally close this to thank Father Enrico Silab, OAR, and all the schools of Region 7, of the Secretariat, Mrs. Torres Ferrer. And even 2 years ago, in my first year, our former Executive Director, Sister Teresita Bayona, SPC, and the SPCs who have allowed her to work in CEAP. I formally close and formally open ourselves to God's blessings. This convention is officially closed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Senior Jerry Santos. We would like to thank the National Committee of CEAP for choosing Cebu, the Queen City of the South, as the venue of this year's convention. And if you found everything well-placed and successful, I would like also you to applaud the men and women behind the scenes, the lay and religious administrators of the University of San Jose, Recoletos. They worked hard together with the National Committee to put everything in place. As we draw near our convention, I hope we don't forget the theme. The Eucharistic celebration will be presided by His Excellency, our Most Reverend Archbishop Jose S. Palma, of Archbishop of Palo Leyte. It will be preceded by a festive dance, because here in Cebu, we always honor the Santo Niño, and we always relate music to the Eucharistic celebration. And I feel the heart of the matter is the Mass that we're going to have to conclude our convention. Thank you very much.